When the pandemic hit, it was a real wake-up call that we need to have a better food system. We have a lot of food insecurity in DC. By far, a lot of families either don't have enough to eat or they don't have access to healthy food. I think that we can do better, but that's where Rooftop Farms come in. This was supposed to be a green roof, but we convinced everyone instead of doing 2 to 4 inches of soil, let's take it to a foot. Let's add some compost, and because of that, it's like the most amazing farm. It's so productive. It's the best media I've ever grown in. We're actually mitigating more stormwater at the same time providing produce and programming to the community. We're actually giving community members a chance to actually get healthy food. Like, I hated tomatoes until I grew my own tomato. I thought tomatoes tasted like plastic until I grew my own. I'm like, holy cow, this is amazing. I'm Josh Singer, the DC Parks and Rec Community Garden Specialist. Today we're at the Edgewood Rooftop Farm. So this is a really exciting project, and it's actually one of our pilot communal farm projects. We just renovated it. We built this awesome state-of-the-art rec center, and at the same time we built a rooftop farm on top of it. It's my job to grow these production farms. Any community members can come, they can harvest, they can learn how to grow, they can volunteer, they can just hang out in the green space. We do weekly produce giveaways. Last year we gave over 1,200 pounds of produce to the community. So normally we build what's called green roofs. The whole point of green roofs is to capture stormwater and let plants kind of take it up, before it gets into our sewer systems, because we have a problem with our sewer systems over flooding and all this wastewater goes into the river. So we try to capture as much stormwater before it gets into the sewers. So that's why we have green roofs, and DC is actually amazing for green roofs. So I believe we're number 1 per capita in green roofs in the country. Green roofs are great, but there are also limits to green roofs. So what we're proposing here with the Edgewood Rooftop Farm is instead of doing 2 to 4 inches of soil, we want to expand it to a foot, and then we want to add a lot of compost to it. So it's not only does it drain really well, but it also has a lot of fertility. Yeah, we have done that. Yes, we have done that. We grow a lot of things out here. So we have a berry patch, we have strawberries and raspberries that we give away. The kids love the strawberries for sure, and raspberries. We have garlic, we have root vegetables. In the summer is where we get the more popular vegetables, tomatoes, and eggplants, and peppers, and squash, and watermelon, and things like that. This was really well received. We had over 100 community members throughout the summer come out and pick up free produce. Everyone was super grateful. Organic, healthy food at Whole Foods is expensive. So I think this was a great alternative for people that couldn't afford it but still wanted to eat healthy. This is the model that we need to be going forward in the city.
Look, green peppers. Aren't they beautiful?
We have 60-some rec centers, in every community in DC. Most of these new rec centers have green roofs. What I envision is let's take it one step forward. And instead of just doing a green roof, let's expand that to a foot of soil, add some compost. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but in return, we're providing, fresh produce for the communities, we're providing programs, we're providing green spaces, and we're saving money on long-term contractors who maintain, these green roofs. Once the council and the mayor decide, what they want to fund, what rec centers, what parks, they put that in the budget. And then once we get the funding, we go into the community and we want to build something the community wants. I think we're getting more and more support at these community meetings because they're realizing, our food system is just not the best food system. I would love to see every building that could do a rooftop farm do it. We have over 60 rec centers in every community. There's no reason why we can't have a rooftop farm in every single community. We're already doing a green roof. Let's just make it into a community resource.
Yes, he's good. My man Josh, he's the man.